Hey, this is Byrd, which my real name is Christ Byrd. And before I get started with the storytelling portion of this, I got to give props to Motell for being in charge of the network and allowing me to have some time. And the series that I'm going to do today from the Godstalker set and the Public Razor is called Darker. It's called Darker. And this is all true stuff. This is about Hug City and Bottle Land. So it's Hug City and Bottle Land. When the people of Hug City tried to give support to the people of Bottle Land, there was a problem. Because the people in Bottle Land didn't want any help from the people of Hug City. Now, they had notified King Samuel Poem about this discrepancy between, the people of Hug City and the people of Bottle Land. King Samuel Poem chose not to rectify the situation and kind of kept his hands off and left it alone. Idutricllak caught wind of this particular situation that was happening between Hug City and Bottle Land, and he decided to do something about it. And he made a big scene and let everybody know that King Samuel Poem chose not to help these people, as if he was just choosing for them to starve to death or for them to war and to allow, blood to be shed. Now, it's controversy in that part right there alone. So the problem is also the people of Hug City, of Bottle Land, and most territories in the world don't want to have anything to do with Idutricllak, because he's considered a barbarian and does things in a very ruthless manner. And with this ruthless type of technique, people don't want to be affiliated because there's usually a large price that you have to pay for it. So there was a dilemma. And the people that wanted to be friendly, nice, hold hands, and sing kumbaya and have peace, wanted to have that environment as well for the people in Bottle Land. But the people in Bottle Land just like to drink. They like to just drink and be merry. Now, I don't know if anything is wrong with that, but that's controversy right there in itself. Should the people of Hug City mind their own business and let the people of Bottle Land do whatever they want to do? If they're going to drink until their head pop off, is that on them? Or should you get involved? So the people from Hug City decided to come through and try to give hugs. They came on the Bottle Land people's territory, arms open like this, ready to greet and console all the people of Bottletown and to tell them with a straight face, hey, y'all doing this wrong, y'all doing that wrong, or whatever. And it became an issue, and the people were like, hey, we don't want y'all here trying to tell us what to do. And King Samuel Poem sent back a letter to the people of Hug City, and it basically said, I'm not going to correct this or get involved in it. So when the people of Hug City let this be known, this kind of opened the gate for all of the predators, barbarians, and and evil forces to jump involved. So they didn't really realize initially what they were getting themselves into by exposing this. But it ended up happening. And Idutricllak came down and he talking to people of Hug City, and he's trying to paint this picture of how you need to go in and convince these people that, you know, God doesn't want them to be in a state of drunkenness like this. So y'all are doing the right things by trying to help these people. So let's band together and put together a force to go over and overtake the people of Bottleland. But before we do, there's a price that I charge. And so I'm probably going to get into trouble with Idutricllak again for this part of the Cold Crown, you know, Good Always Win network process. But this is called Darker. So it was written by a very powerful individual that darkness cannot drive out darkness. So that's what this is an attempt of. This is an attempt for darkness to try to drive out darkness. And Idutricllak don't understand that. You are not light. You are darkness. So we have a beef with that. We have a problem with that. And again, there's repercussions for everything that's being said on this network. So I'm willing to face mine. Idutricllak has tons of enemies. And, you know, Motell Granite is not the most liked person as well. So Idutricllak points out what he wanted to point out. So what the people from Hug City ended up doing was trying to find Motell Granite. Go to him and say, listen, we made this noise about trying to help save the people in Bottleland. They don't want the help. They told us to go to hell for the most part. So we decided to try and get King Samuel Poem involved. He rejected the process. And then Idutricllak offered his services, but it was for a large fee. And we don't want this barbaric type of state anyway, because we're trying to bring peace to the situation. So we was wondering, and he wants a lot of money, and we was trying to figure out if you would help us. And Motell Granite said, let me think about it. Let me see what I can do. So he ended up going to talk to the Bottleland people and got a report and came back and told the Hug City people that those folks over there don't want to have anything to do with this. So what ended up happening was the people from Hug City went over to Bottleland. They got with Idutricllak, paid the money because they felt like it was, from a spiritual standpoint, it was what they were supposed to do to cleanse the people of Bottleland by using bloodshed. So maybe they thought the flushing of these people was a way to sanctify them, or to Christianize them, or to make them civilized, so to speak. So they went over there and met the people of Bottleland with some force. Now, there was a war, there was a clashing, and it's still going on to this day. So the people of Bottleland don't like the people in Hug City, and the people in Hug City don't like the people of Bottleland. But this is, you know, me, Christ Byrd, telling you this one story about it. So, you know, it is what it is. So we deal with it on the next level, or however we get to. So this is my segment and my storytelling portion of Darker.